What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com. Here's a free pick in the Orlando Magic versus Atlanta Hawks NBA matchup going down Monday, February 10th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to jump on something long term. The NHL is now in its 2-week break. We still got NBA as they head towards their All-Star break. College hoops cards all week long, so make sure that you jump on board and remember to use that promo code PICK at checkout, 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Hawks. The Orlando Magic coming into this one off of a 112-111 win over the San Antonio Spurs in their last matchup, improving to 26-28 on the year, 24-29-1 against the spread this season, while Atlanta coming off a 125-111 win over the Washington Wizards, their third win in their last four, and all of a sudden covering five straight and seven of their last eight. 25-28 this year, both straight up and against the spread. And Orlando finally getting, back off of the hump. They picked up the win over Sacramento on the road. They got back home, got a much needed win against the San Antonio Spurs in a game where they were trailing, for I would say a good portion of the first half. Then going into the second half, outscored San Antonio 31-23 in the fourth quarter to pull away and get the job done. And now you're starting to see what this team needed when they got Franz Wagner back. Paolo Banchero didn't have the greatest game, 17 points, but 7-17 shooting, but 6 assists, but still did enough. Franz Wagner picked up the slack with 33 and 12. You had, Anthony Black put up 20 points off the bench. It was an efficient night for him shooting. And this is what the Orlando Magic need to sort of get themselves back on track after, a real rough stretch, with Paolo and Wagner out. And, even when those guys came back, it took them a little while to get going. But that being said, I'm still having a hard time committing myself to the Orlando Magic. I know this is an Orlando Magic team, 16-9 at home this season, and going back to the start of last year, been one of the best home favorites in the NBA. But this is an Atlanta Hawks team that's been feisty in some spots. They've been competitive. Sure, you can knock them for, beating the Washington Wizards and all that. And, they had a 1-point loss to the San Antonio Spurs, but they have been competitive. They almost, they did beat the Milwaukee Bucks, who were down, no Giannis, but they still had Damian Lillard, they still had Bobby Portis, they still had a good chunk of that lineup in there, and Atlanta was able to pull it off, and I think they could have a shot at pulling it off here as well. I mean, head to head, they've won 7 of the last 9 meetings against the Orlando Magic, going back to the last couple years now. And Orlando, I'm still concerned that this is a team that's going to try to win games with defense and try to win games by holding teams under 100 points, and that's not what you can do in today's NBA consistently, especially against a team like Atlanta, who is able to put up 120 points at the drop of a hat whenever they're called upon. Now, the defense can be an issue at times with Atlanta. I'm not blindly forgetting about that, but I think that catching 5 points in this spot, I still need to see a little bit from Orlando before I really, invest faith in this team going forward. So I'm going to lean towards Atlanta plus the 5. I think Orlando could still win, but I just think regardless of who wins, Atlanta covers this game. So give me the Atlanta Hawks plus the points. And that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.